of the Brewers at home 1-0. Cesar Mora was a clutch.
Hey. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Phillies. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one.
First pitch, 136.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jeff McNeil becomes the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Jose.
Next for the Mets, Jose Martinez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Jacob deGrom gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Very weakly on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Joaquin Diaz. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High in the air down the right field line. Henniger will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Line drive to center field. Arozarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Randy Arozarena, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The shortstop,
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Count still at 1-2. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets. Their ace is going today. This should be a good one.
Striding in is Mitch Haniger, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. McCann is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up, Kyle Schwarber. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 4. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Stepping up is James McCann. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, Gabriel Arias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 1-1. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Baez has it. There's one. On to 1st to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
To the plate now, Jacob DeGrom. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Dogs wanna bark and hounds wanna howl. I'm feeling beat down.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, right there.
Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Grounder down the line at third. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired.